Mr. Speaker, I'm very glad the Ambassador is here so he can hear me repeat what I've said to him privately on a number of occasions. Mr. Speaker, Roman Abramovich is the owner of Chelsea Football Club and various other high-value assets in the United Kingdom. He's a person of interest to the Home Office because of his links to the Russian state and his public association with corrupt activity and practices.
Chelsea is once again at the centre of football's most dramatic headlines, as reports emerge suggesting co-owner Todd Boehly is actively seeking the return of Roman Abramovich to the club's boardroom in some capacity. This comes amid growing unrest behind the scenes, with internal divisions, on-pitch struggles, and mounting fan frustration threatening to destabilize the American-led project before it ever truly finds its footing. Abramovich, who was forced to sell the club in 2022 due to UK government sanctions linked to geopolitical tensions, was widely seen as the architect of Chelsea's golden era. During his nearly two-decade reign, Chelsea evolved from an ambitious club into a European juggernaut, collecting major trophies year after year under his watchful eye. His sudden exit was not just the end of an ownership, it was the end of an identity. Now, less than 3 years later, the new regime appears to be looking backward in hopes of moving forward. Boehly's vision of long-term growth, data-driven recruitment, and global branding has so far yielded more confusion than results. With over £1 billion spent on player acquisitions, multiple managerial changes, and little to show for it, the pressure is mounting. Reports indicate that tensions have flared within the Chelsea hierarchy, with conflicting views over football decisions, strategy, and leadership direction. In this climate of uncertainty, the idea of bringing Abramovich back, even in an unofficial or symbolic role, represents a desperate play to restore credibility, unity, and perhaps the lost spark that once made Chelsea feared across Europe. For Boehly, who has faced criticism from fans and pundits alike, this could be an attempt to steady the ship by reconnecting with the club's roots. The fanbase is already split. Many still revere Abramovich, crediting him for turning Chelsea into a dominant force. His departure left a void that, in the eyes of supporters, has never been filled. Others, however, are wary of what such a return might mean, especially given the legal and ethical complexities surrounding his previous exit. There's a fear that bringing Roman back, even in the shadows, could invite further scrutiny or damage the club's standing on the international stage. Still, the mere possibility of Abramovich's involvement again has electrified the football world. It's not just a Chelsea story, it's a saga of power, pride, and the struggle to control a footballing empire in flux. It speaks volumes that Boehly, once heralded as the fresh start Chelsea needed, is now reportedly leaning on the very man he replaced. Whether this move materializes or remains just a boardroom whisper, one thing is undeniable: Chelsea is at a tipping point. The future of the club may once again depend on the influence of its most controversial and iconic figure.